Good evening, everyone. For today's lesson, we will be discussing the topic, which is the rise of the global corporation. But before we begin our presentation, allow me to introduce the members of our group. So we have Rhealyn Gondra, Arianne Villones, Estaras, Silayan, and Aquizzah Reyes. With that, we would now like to proceed to our first reporter. Thank you.
Today, I will be discussing the competitive strategies of global corporations. Number 1 is cost leadership. The goal of this strategy is to produce product at a lower cost while still meeting customer needs. Even if the price is lower, the quality remains high. Meaning, po-produce ang isang company ng product at a lower price pero namimit pa rin ang standard or satisfaction ng buyer. For example, ay sa Walmart in the US or SM Supermarket in the Philippines. They offer lower prices compared to other stores because of their large-scale operations and efficient supply chain. Another one is differentiation. In this strategy, the company creates product or services that are unique and stand out from the others. This can be through innovation, design, added services, or special features that customers are willing to pay for. And for example for this is the Apple or the iPhone. Even if it's more expensive, people still buy it because of its unique design, operating system, and brand image compared to other cellphone brands. We all know na mataas ang sales ng iPhone kahit mataas ang price nito. Dahil isa sa quality nito is maganda yung camera and hindi talaga siya naluluma kahit na mabilis itong malobat and mabilis madrain yung battery at uminit yung phone, still madami pa ding tao ang bumibili nito. So last is focus. This strategy target a specific or smaller market segment. Instead of serving everyone, the company chooses a particular group of customers with specific needs and focuses on them. So, we all know the high class, middle class, and the lower class. So, for this one, for the example for focus, not every Rolex, not everyone, but for high-end customers looking for luxury watches, they focus on small market segment but earn high profits because of premium pricing. So yun, sa focus, alam nila kung sino ba talaga yung target market nila. And kahit kukunti lang yung pinoproduce nila na product, alam nila na magiging mataas pa din yung profit nila sa bagay na yun. Kasi when we say focus, they know kung sino nga ba ang kanilang target market. That's all and thank you.
So, globalization driver factors. Market factors. Market factors have been one of the primary drivers within globalization, making a lot of consumer products, allowing people from different socioeconomic backgrounds and geographic locations to enjoy similar goods. So for example, yung smartphone na made in China is mabibili na siya ngayon sa Philippines, US, or kahit saang bansa. Ito ay dahil dun sa comparative advantage. So countries specialize in what they do best, lowering cost and prices, and dahil dito, mas affordable na yung products para sa lahat. Next is cost factors. The avoidance of cost inefficiencies and duplications of work are two of the most powerful globalization drives. Countries and businesses that specialize in production and develop global supply chains reduce waste, expenses, and optimize resources, complementing market forces that make consumer goods and services more accessible globally. For example, instead of manufacturing every component of a car from scratch, syempre, a Philippine manufacturer may simply assemble it with parts na from Japan or Germany. And dahil dito, mas mapapababa na yung presyo kaysa dun sa unang option. Next is environmental factors. Government barriers have dropped significantly in recent years as the global market expands, which has promoted market globalization and the operations of large corporations inside it. So, for example, yung Philippines trade with China or the US, dati mataas na yung tariffs sa imported cellphones from China and made them expensive for Filipinos. But recently, dahil nga dun dahil nga government barriers have fallen. Ngayon, yung companies tulad ng Huawei or Samsung, nagsisell na rin here with lower taxes, and dahil dun, mas maraming choices na sa market with lower prices. And lastly, competitive factors. A feature or benefit is one that is essential for promoting a product or service to its target audience. Since customers see it as highly valuable, it serves as a compelling value element that draws in buyers and sets the offering apart from competitors. So for example, the Jollibee in the Philippines, its key feature is yung Joy Serve Daily. So it highlights friendly service and tasty and affordable meals for Filipino families using local flavors, tulad nung sweet spaghetti or chicken joy. And dati daw, ang competitors like McDonald's is nag-o-offer ng global burgers. But Jollibee benefits is perceived as valuable. Kumbaga, mas masarap daw yung and mas mura para sa Pinoy taste and making customers feel at home.
So next is the functions of global corporation. So the first one is international company. An international company is a business that is mainly involved in importing and exporting products or services. It operates in its home country but also does business across borders, usually without setting up large offices or branches abroad. Their main goal is to reach customers outside their country while still keeping most of their operations at home. These companies do not usually establish major offices, branches, or subsidiaries in other nations. Instead, they expand their market reach through trade, working with foreign distributors, agents, or partner companies. Example, a Philippine coffee company that exports beans to Japan or the US. The production is still based in the Philippines, but the market includes other countries. So, the second one is multinational company. A multinational company is one that has investments and branches in several countries. They have a headquarters in their home country, but they also set up subsidiaries abroad. What makes them different is that their products or services are adapted to local markets. This means they study the culture, taste, and needs of people in each country and adjust their offerings accordingly. Example, the McDonald's in the US. The menu focuses on burgers and fries, while in the Philippines, they serve chicken McDo with rice. This shows how MNCs adapt to each local market. The third one is a global company. A global company goes beyond just having branches in other countries. It applies a single global strategy. Their products, branding, and services are usually standardized worldwide. This means what they offer in one country is almost the same in another. Their focus is on building one strong identity and brand that is recognized globally. Example, a Apple, an iPhone, or MacBook is basically the same whether you buy it in the US, Japan, or the Philippines. Lastly is a transnational company. A transnational company is more complex and flexible than a multinational or global company. While it still has a central headquarters, it gives decision-making power to its branches in other countries. This allows them to adopt strategies like research and development, marketing, and product design depending on the needs of the local market. This empowers foreign branches to adjust their strategies, innovate, and respond to local needs while still maintaining a coordinated global network. The NCs operate with a balance of a global efficiency and local responsiveness. Example, the Nestle. It is headquartered in Switzerland, but its products vary depending on the country, like Milo in Asia, Nescafe blends in Europe, and different flavors or packaging to match local culture and tastes. Nestle branches conduct their own R&D market studies and product development to meet local culture and taste preferences. Next topic is the emerging global corporation.
So next is Cemex Mexico. Cemex is one of the world's largest cement producers, playing a significant role in infrastructure and urbanization around the world. Cement is a crucial in building homes, bridge, and cities. So sila daw po yung nagsusupply ng semento sa malalaking proyekto sa US, Europe at Asia. Pinapakita nito kung paano makipagkompetensya ang isang kumpanyang galing Mexico sa pandaigdigang merkado. So next po is yung China International Marine Containers or CIMC. CIMC is the world's biggest manufacturer of shipping containers which are essential for global trade. Nearly everything we buy that is imported such as clothes, electronics, would travel in a container. So kapag nakakita ka daw po ng malalaking barko na puno ng bakal, na kahon, or containers, malaking posibilidad na gawa ito ng CIMC mula China. So pangatlo po is COSCO Group, China. COSCO is one of the largest shipping companies in the world, handling international trade routes that connect Asia, Europe, Africa, and America. Ang COSCO naman daw po ang namamahala ng ilang parte ng Rheas Port sa Greece na mahalagang daungan para sa kalakalan ng Europe at Asia. Next is, and the last one po is Embraer Brazil. Embraer is a top procedure of regional jets, surpassing Canada Bombardier. It shows how Brazil competes in a high technology industry like aviation. Maraming airlines sa Europe, Asia at America ang gumagamit ng Embraer planes para sa short distance flights. Yun lang po. Thank you.
So next is distinctive characteristics of location. The first one is climatic. Local weather demands that influence design, like building to use natural cooling where air conditioning is too costly. So, kung nasa isang tropical country tayo, hindi pwedeng pareho ang design ng building natin sa design sa Europe. Bakit? Dahil kailangan natin i-address yung solar heat gain, humidity levels, at wind patterns. So, kung masyadong mahal ang air conditioning, kailangan natin gumamit ng natural cooling at ventilation strategies para maging energy efficient at comfortable yung occupant. And kailangan nating pumili ng materyales na bagay sa grabeng ulan or grabeng init. So, ito ang tinatawag na designing with nature para hindi tayo maging masyadong dependent sa mamahaling mechanical system. Next is cultural. Societal norms that require specific layouts such as separating work areas for men and women. So, yung kultura natin is malalim na nakaugat sa ating community values, traditions, at religious practices. So, ito ang nagdidikta ng spatial organization. So, halimbawa sa Pilipinas, kailangan bang may separate work areas para sa men and women? So, sa ibang bansa is oo. Pati yung paggamit ng certain colors or symbols ay naapektuhan ng kultura. So, sa mga Muslim majority areas, kailangan natin magbigay ng designated spaces for activities like prayer na direktang nakakaapekto sa functional programming at adjacency ng spaces. Ang design hindi lang dapat maganda, dapat cultural sensitive din. Next is physical. Differences in people's body size that dictate the appropriate dimensions for comfortable facilities. So, dito pumapasok ang anthropometric data. So, hindi tayo pwedeng mag-design na naka-base lang sa average height ng designer. Kailangan natin gumamit ng measurements of human body dimensions para sigurado na ang heights, widths, at depths ng doorways, countertops, seating, at circulation pathways ay tama. Ang goal is ma-ensure na ang design ay accessible at comfortable para sa target user, population's average, and range of sizes. Kung ang target mo ay mas mataas na tao, kailangan mas mataas ang counters at doorways. Ang tao ang center design, kaya dapat akma ito sa kanila. Lastly, of course, government. Mandatory laws that require specific, often costly, features like providing separate toilets for male and female staff. Ito yung tinatawag nating legal compliance. Ito yung mga non-negotiable building codes, zoning regulations, accessibility standard tulad ng ADA sa US, at health and safety mandates. So, halimbawa, yung pag-provide ng separate toilets for male and female staff, yung fire exits, ventilation rates, at pati yung required permits and inspections ay lahat enforced ng local, regional, or national authorities. So, hindi lang ito gastos. Ito is crucial para sa structural integrity, utility provision, at safety. Ang failure to comply ay pwedeng maging sanhi ng penalties, delays, o sa pinakamasama, pagkasira ng proyekto. That's all. Thank you.
To end our report, we hope that we were able to explain our topic clearly and help everyone understand it better. Thank you for your time and thank you for listening.